Good evening there. You're watching QTV Youth Dialogue and I'm Jennifer Sonko. So as you can see, today we're not in the studios, and for the past 3 weeks we've been, doing the program outdoor, and we got amazing feedback from the public about how amazing we are doing. And you guys see me going to the farms. Rahas har sa def nako si episode bu passé ni dem na rahas na har lu ne lay def. So it's amazing. This program just gives me an opportunity to explore and just meet people and do amazing things. So today, we're in the National Assembly chambers. So very symbolic. And if you're all aware, and I know you're aware because this has been existing for a long period of time, there's a Children's National Assembly, and they come to the chambers, they have a sitting, just a replica of the actual National Assembly. And next week, inshallah, is their sitting. So we thought we should engage them and engage a former member as well as a current member about the work of the Children's National Assembly and beyond. So I'm here with Umi Dabo. She's a former member. And I'm here also with Seni Denjo, who's currently a member. So it's really great the work that the National National Assembly is doing to give you an opportunity to be able to solve problems in your little ways. So to start with, Umi, thank you so much for joining us. And congratulations, after a successful term, now you're an outgoing member. I know sometimes it's really difficult to say bye, really difficult to, National Assembly member, honorable. I know how you guys feel with this honorable thing. I always have this problem with the National Youth Parliament with this honorable thing. I always add the honorable. So let's even say honorable Umi Dabo to start with.
I think I deserve that.
You still deserve the honorable, and you have it. So to start with, how beneficial has it been to be part of the Children's National Assembly?
Okay, Children's National Assembly is very beneficial to me. Like, first of all, it gives me the chance to interact with stakeholders. And also, it gives me the chance to report cases anyhow. Like, when it comes to reporting cases, I don't need to struggle to call people to tell them where should I report. I can pay my fare and go to police headquarters. They give me that opportunity to meet the commissioner. And as I am talking, I reported a case just last week on Saturday whereby a child is forced to get married and the child is taken to the shelter. So basically, Children's National Assembly is very beneficial.
Okay. Yeah. So what other direct benefits has it had in your life?
It boosted my public speaking and also my confidence, because I'm always someone that is so shy when it comes to public speaking. But when I joined them through the help of Auntie Ada, Auntie Isa with others, they forced me to talk in public. Now, alhamdulillah, it's boosted my public speaking.
Amazing. I can see a confident young lady now. So the issue of being shy is past. But Seni, congratulations. And, what are some of your expectations to start with when it comes to being a member of the National Children's Assembly?
Okay, well, I have a lot of expectations, and these expectations are all for the children of this country, because Children's National Assembly are all over the country. Each region has its own parliament. So first of all, my expectation is to work for my children, bring development for them, and to eradicate some of the challenges they are facing in our communities. Challenges like child labor, FGM, and sexual violence. So these things we are advocating for them and trying to encourage the stakeholders to implement the acts which are protecting children. So with these expectations, it will make living easier for the children in the country, and children will have a better living place, and the country also will be safe for the children in the nation.
Amazing, amazing. So, but why did you join? You have your expectations, but why? Why the Children's National Assembly?
Okay, that's a very good question. The reason why I joined is because the children in my area are facing a lot, especially some of the differently able. Like, some of them have been discriminated, different form of discrimination.
Yeah.
So I thought of this, like, this is not right, because we are all human beings, and every human being has equal right with the others. Being disabled or differently able, or being, you have everything. You shouldn't discriminate someone because you have something more than the individual, because we are all human beings and we are all below. It's only one person who is above all of us, that is the creature, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. So, and also the reason why I joined is the children needs a better living place. Because a lot of the children are facing a lot in terms of education, in terms of health, and many other sectors. So by this thing, it will help us to interact with the stakeholders to implement the acts that are protecting the children. And also, it will help us get the opportunity to bring needs for what the children need to our places and to the nation in large.
I can see a person who has a lot of ideas, but the question is, can this be done with the National Children's Assembly? I'm not sure. Can you answer that for me? Do you think he has the brilliant ideas? Just like Gambia has beautiful laws to say we have banned FGM, child marriage and everything, but you know, is it there? While you were there, how easy was it to implement some of the ideas such as his you had before you joined the assembly?
Obviously, it can be done because we have tried our best. We came up with some laws that were handed over to the minister for easy implementation. But you know, Children National Assembly cannot do it alone. We can only talk, discuss as children, and bring out our solutions. But those that need to go further with it and push it so that it can happen are the ones that are just lacking behind.
That's
because
the government.
Yeah, because we have give them our call to action since 2018 up to now. We did not hear anything about it, and no one talked to us anything about it. Whenever we talk, they said it's with the ministry. So I think it's high time that the ministry try to come and tell us what are their plans for our call to action. So with the help of the ministry and the government, then we will be able to do more. Like we'll be able to advocate on many issues that are affecting children, because Children National Assembly obviously cannot do it alone.
Obviously, and then, you know, these are some of the things that we talked about all the time. And just to say, issues like this is not only unique to the Gambia. You go to every African country and they will talk to you about how beautiful laws are. But then when it comes to implementation, then it is a problem. But at least, as you know, as an assembly, you've done your part. So you're talking about the Ministry of Children's Affairs. So, you know, when the ministry came, what was your perception? You know, how did you feel about the fact that as a child, now you have a ministry?
We feel very happy. It's a great improvement. Yeah. But like they cannot be there just for the sake of being there. Obviously they are trying to, they interact with us, we meet them in activity and we share a lot, but we need our call to action to get further. Like they need to do something about it so that we can also be proud and say we are the one that suggests this law and now it has been implemented in the Gambia. But we cannot struggle, debate, you know how children are when they are in a place. So we debate about it and give it to them and still we did not hear anything. It's so discouraging.
All right. So how were your interactions in the assembly? Because, you know, you're a former member. How was it? Is it as heated as in the actual National Assembly where you guys say, I don't know how you guys say it. When they say objection, you say whatever. I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys have your language. Was it as heated and interesting as the actual National Assembly?
I think ours is more heated.
They did, Ken.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
yundaw. Yen fallen touch. So tell me, why do you think it's...
Because we all came from different backgrounds, different places, different region. So we all know our problems. So we do come here. This one mentioned her problem, this one. So we have to push and pull and agree on one thing. Yeah. So it's always heated. If you want to know more, then come and join us on the 12th.
So as a National Assembly member at a time for KMC, what were some of the issues that you brought out in your constituency?
Some of the issue we brought out was child marriage and also child labor, especially child labor. We emphasize on that because when you are going through Westfield Road, there are a lot of children that need to be in school, but obviously they are not in school. They are selling. So it's not encouraging. We talk about child labor, child marriage, and even sexual harassment. Yeah. Okay,
so those were the issues you brought out. So, you know, at a time, did you work on any projects?
As a national society, we did not work on, but regionally, KM chapter, we have been doing contribution within ourselves to go to the shelter. Yeah. Even today, the new snack, they contribute within themselves and we buy some sanitary materials to take them to the shelter so that they can benefit from it. But as a National Assembly members, children National Assembly members, no.
Okay, yeah, but all good. But you know, did you guys also visit your mayor? You know, did you have interactions with him? How did you see him?
I think I need to see what my mayor here. This one promised us since, but still we did not see anything.
So dang ko siwa.
What ko see what?
Lan la len promise su ko defee mu ngi seetaan. Moom te young person la. Te mashallah moom yëngu na. So soo leen waxee rek mu déggal leen dina ko def.
Okay.
Lan la leen dig te defu
We
ko.
meet the mayor and we discuss about things affecting children.
In KM.
Yeah, in KM. So first, he promised that he's going to give us office.
Okay.
And
Office?
still, office, and still we did not see it. And secondly, he promised that we are going to spend a whole day in the shelter to interact with the children there. And see, still,
It didn't
nothing.
happen.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what?
That's it for now.
Those are the two. So Mayor Talib Ahmed Benson, you've heard from your outgoing member. You know, they want an office space to work, and also they want to visit the shelter to spend time with the children there. So I guess he's watching, and you know, he's a sensible person. He's very, you know, attentive. So I'm sure after hearing this, you will not be the one to directly benefit, but they will be able to benefit, you know, and it will be good if they have that office and do the activities that you're talking about. So how do you feel, you know, are you anxious about on the 12th that you'll be in the chamber and then you'll be here and then you'll see your mates debating and you'll be like, mantam dama warawa. Because I think National Assembly, generally in Gambia, when they measure kala puayam genali is based on lan nga was the National Assembly. So new National Assembly wahulo is a problem. So I just hope you know that. How are you ready? How ready are you to deal with that? Do you even understand the problems in your constituency and ready to defend them?
Yeah, verily. I understand the problems in my constituency. And also, I'm very ready for the sit-ins. I just hope you guys will be around to see what's going to happen.
We will be. But how are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all. They are my fellow children like me. As I told you, this position gives us opportunity to build up our public speaking. So coming here talking to my fellows wouldn't be a big deal to me. It would be like a normal talk with my fellow friends, like, oh, a normal talk with my siblings.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of problems that we have to raise, that we are going to raise up. And also with my other fellow SNAC members, they also have a lot of problems because I have interacted with some of them and they are all ready for these sittings. Because I believe there are many of the stakeholders will be around and most of them will be accounted. We are going to put questions to them or raise our matters to them that the former SNAC members has raised and nothing has been done to it.
Okay.
Example, they are called to action. There are some of the stuffs there they haven't even, I will say they haven't even looked at it because nothing has been done in those areas. And also, they talk about discrimination. There are different forms of discrimination. Let's say to the educational sector. I am somebody who is disabled, like I sit on wheelchair. And these schools that they are constructing, you know, they build this high school, these story buildings. How do they expect me to be climbing on that story building with my wheelchair every day? So that is another matter that will be raised on the 12th. We have a lot of matters that we are going to raise on the 12th in the presence of those stakeholders. And I believe it won't be an easy day for them.
It won't be an easy day.
Yeah.
So it's good that you're telling them in advance that
It won't be an easy day.
They have to be ready for you guys. And I'm happy that you guys are using some kind of accountability approach, which is very important because that is the job of National Assembly members. Even in actual sense, the National Assembly members that we have, you know, there's a misconception that they can build schools, they can do this, when that is not really their mandate, only if they can lobby and make it happen. But then, you know, the main issue is the issue of laws, how they can bring in good laws, you know, and support good laws just so that, you know, things will get to work. So I'm really excited that you guys are using this approach of accountability. So I asked a very good question about the the ministry rather of Children's Affairs. You know, as a child, how did you feel about its coming into being?
Yeah, it's a great thing. Like, it gives us the opportunity, or it gives us the pleasure that we have a body that we can report to, or a body that is directly working with us. The Ministry of Children and Social Welfare, it is a body that we can all report to, or a body that is mainly responsible for the children. We had a program last time at SOS, and the minister was present there, and some of the cases were raised to her, and then we had a communication with her, and then she agreed with the dialogue that we had with her. So basically, that ministry is really a great thing. Though at KM we haven't had many interactions with them yet,
Okay.
but I hope that after these sittings, we'll have many more interactions with them to bring more development to the children of the nation.
Nice. So normally, what is the dress code? I'm so excited. You know, what is the dress code normally?
During our time, we are given a gown.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, you dress and then they give you a gown to put on. So this year, I don't know, maybe they will bring something different.
They will bring some. Are you aware of what will be happening yet? Not yet? Maybe it has to be a surprise then, but I'm very sure it's going to be the gown. You know, it's a really, really good feeling. I'm so jealous of you guys. I'm so jealous. I just wish we had, you know, Children's National Assembly while I was growing up. But maybe there's a way for me to reverse my age, to be able to also be in your shoes, to be able to be a Children's National Assembly member, which is a good thing and, you know, just generally amazing. So, you know, today, if you were to give some advice to the upcoming, you know, the incoming members, you know, as a former member, based on your experience, your interactions and everything, what will you say to them?
First thing I'm going to tell them is, this position is given to you, not to be bragging about it. It's a privilege. So you have to make the best use of it. Like, use it to impact on people's life, not to bluff in social media or with your mate.
But okay, let's get this straight. Sometimes it's not also a problem to, like, you know, share your success. Is that a problem?
It's not a problem, but you know the way to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about
You
being
cannot-
humble, but
yeah.
it's okay to put your success out
Yeah,
there.
you cannot be a member of the Children National Assembly and you isolate yourself from other children.
No, you can't do
That one is so bad.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I said you should not misuse the position. You should be in a better position to communicate with everyone, interact, socialize, so that you can know exactly what's happening to the kids. What did they want as a fellow kid? But you're so man mangi TS Mabopa because I'm a parliamentarian. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
So apart from that, what else?
Apart from that, what I'm going to tell them is let them concentrate on their education, because this Children National Assembly is just a part-time thing. Yeah. After 3 years, others will come. So if you give all your concentration on it, then a fail exam is something else.
But sa UNICEF, National Youth Council, and all the partners will not want. Duñ buga am National Assembly members you have duñ pass. Ken bugut lolu. So I guess that's a very good advice. What's the third advice?
The third advice is let them respect everyone, especially their parents and people helping them. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So tell me, what are some of the most fun memories that you can remember about being a National Assembly member? What are the fun memories that you can remember?
The fun memories, one is interacting with people in different regions. Like, you know, we do have a camp before coming to the sittings.
Yeah.
So during the camp, you get to meet a lot of people, having fun, yeah, and
that's
sharing
the
a lot of things together.
So that's the most memorable part.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an issue with the speaker before? Sometimes I see the speaker didn't objection and stuff, you know, because you guys are saying you're doing it exactly as the main National Assembly. Have you ever had one? Or do you remember a scenario where that has happened?
I can remember a scenario when I was sitting around this place and I raised my tag and she refused to call me. So I was very angry.
Ooh.
After the sitting, I went to approach her straight.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So she didn't give you the floor.
Then later she gave me, but it was late.
It was already late.
Yeah.
So what you wanted to say, maybe somebody else has already
Yeah.
said it. So she talked about, you know, how you should embrace your education, you know, to be a good National Assembly member. So currently, which school are you attending?
Okay, I'm attending Gambia Methodist Academy.
Okay, so, and how are your grades? A student?
Yeah, it's going great though, because in my class, like, I'm at 10 S1, I'm doing science.
Okay.
And you know, science classes are always competitive.
Okay.
There are different heads coming from different schools. So it's always a high competition.
Why science student ni ñoom daal nii rek man duma woon science student waaye science student yi nii rek di toroxal nit ñi parce que nit ñi sodi wuñ science yéen daal yéen rek ay nit waaye man science student si lii problème la de.
No, du loolu.
Art student du nokki, commerce student du nokki lan la.
No, I'm got science. Science is a unique field.
So commerce as unique. Why is science a unique field?
Because so defee science, mu nga def any other field nga bëgga. So defee science, mu nga def any other job nga bëgga. Mu nga def science nga dem def journalism.
ku la ko wax dina la leer musuma fee gis ko fi study science ñëw di def journalism bu ñu yaaxal suñu
waaw dafa
professeur bi
depend
baax na daal yéen daal science students yi ni ngeen mel ba léegi
dafa depend
ah
mun nga def science nga dem def naka laa ko waaye sax
any
mun nga
other
def science
field daal
yeah
Any
mun nga
other
def
field.
any other field mun nga def law
no
any
problem
other field
but anyway what are you looking forward to becoming
okay I want to be part of the aviation I want to become a pilot
you want to become a pilot
yeah
amazing but alongside the pilot you're looking forward to continued advocacy as well
yeah that's one of like my greatest target
Okay.
I want to advocate for my country advocate for my fellow children especially right now that I'm in the teenage age I want to create a lot of changes for the children in my community and in the nation in life because the children are going through a lot because I can remember my dad telling me like back in their time they had a lot of challenges most especially had lights for them to study by then they used candles and also going to school but we can see now a lot of things has changed we are seeing lights all over
Yeah.
and that is being done like I would give a thank to our elders who had brought this development
right okay moving on so she talked about what he wants to become a pilot or something what are you looking forward to now
I'm a student nurse
okay
attending Hadigala College. Yeah,
what's that
nursing.
what's that college
Hadigala College is a private school.
okay in Gambia here
Yeah.
oh nice amazing so nurse it's a good combination so and then after that any other plans
Yeah. I want to do social work. This is something that I want. So,
social work
yeah.
amazing so as of now we're just going to go for a short break and in this break you will actually see videos of past and present National Assembly members talking about how excited they are to take on this journey and the outgoing ones talking about the impact that this has registered. So let's take a look at that and when we come back I'll get to wrap it up with the two of you and then he's just saying he's not nervous but I'm 100% sure he's nervous ahead of the 12th but we will monitor his performance. So let's take a look at this break and when we come back we will get to continue this program. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everyone, my name is Honorable Jallo, Majority Leader for the Children National Assembly in Banjul. Well, actually on the 12th of this month, I would like to address FGM. As we all know, it's an issue that is really affecting us as girls. So on the 12th of this month, August, which will be on Saturday, this issue, I'll make sure that I actually strongly advocate for it to be solved and to give the relevant information to the stakeholders. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatmata M. Jaite, a member of the Children National Assembly. What I am going to discuss is that we have to know that the rights of children exist and they have to be respected and accepted by all. And all children have the same rights. No matter how you are, where you came from or what you look like, we all have the same rights. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Honorable Karamo Jame, a member of the Children's National Assembly, and I'm representing Banjul. And we'll be here this month on the 12th, which will be on Saturday, and I would like to talk on issues about drug abuse, which has been a very main problem why students drop out of school, and even if they don't drop out, but it's affecting their education.
Hello, everyone. My name is Honorable Fatou Nying, a member of the Children National Assembly, the Gambia. My topic of discussion will be cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is very rampant right now, especially the students. Many schools are being affected by the cyberbullying, and many students are also affected, which could even lead to drop out of students. So I would like to talk about that. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Honorable Sheikh Jai, the Deputy Speaker for KM. In Article 12 of the UNCRC, it says that children have the right to express their opinions freely and others should listen to them and take them seriously. So on the 12th of August, we will thank the government for giving us the opportunity to express our opinions, but we hope they will respect them and also take us seriously. And also, I would like to tell the President of the Republic of the Gambia to come here because he is the head of everyone, so that he can listen to issues that affect children from the horse's mouth. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Honorable Fatmata Dafe, an ex-member of the Children's National Assembly. So what I would like to tell you all is to come to the parliament and not only be amazed by what they have to say, because these are children that are really good at public speaking. I am sure that everyone will be amazed, but come and listen and receive the messages that they have to send. Listen to what they have to say, and the stakeholders should do something about what they are advocating for, because we cannot only advocate and nothing is done about it. So we would like everyone to come and listen, and the stakeholders should do things about what we are advocating about.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Salif Dabo, a member of Children National Assembly from West Coast region. We all know that children should stay away from all kinds of misfortunes or detriments. So one of the reasons or one of the issues that were brought up is about children's and harassment in schools, because teachers are harassing students in schools and students are harassing each other in school, which is very bad and it is heart-touching. So I would like to bring up this idea in the parliament, whereby we will share our ideas together, and I would also love for government for the president to be in a present. Because there's a constitution that where they said the government should not, the president should not be called in the parliament and be questioned. But I would be really love and glad if government could be part of this process and be question some of the issues that children are facing in this country.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Honorable Aissatou Diop, a member of Children National Assembly, West Coast Region. On the 12th of August 2023, the children of this nation will be coming to the National Assembly to hold stakeholders onto account, to bring up questions and reasons or problems that children of this nation are facing. And we hope that the government will take them into consideration and all that we brought here will be put into implementation. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Adama Demba, the current speaker for Sinag West Coast. And come on the 12th, I will be speaking about having a safe playing ground for children in West Coast. As we know, we don't have any free playing ground for children in West Coast region. So come on the 12th and see us speaking about some of these issues that are affecting us in West Coast region. Thank you.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV Youth Dialogue, and I'm Jennifer Sonko. So in that break, you saw different young people, children for that matter, talking about how excited they are to get into the Children's National Assembly, and then the outgoing ones talking about the impact it has registered. So, Umi, I just want to know, you transitioned from being a Children's National Assembly member to now heading to the National Youth Parliament. So tell us about that transition.
I think I completed my tenure in 2021, from the Children National Assembly. And then I later moved to the National Youth Parliament. I am nominated from Bundonkakunda constituency. So that is how I get to be a National Youth Parliamentarian.
Okay, so how has it been so far?
It's going fine. Yeah, there is improvement being a children and then part of the youth. So it's a great experience.
Yeah. And actually, you know, the youth starts from 15. So that is why you're on this program. That's why he's able to be here, you know, from 15 to 35, so obviously. But you've not told me in depth, how is the experience now at the National Youth Parliament? Because we've seen a change in activities as well over there.
The National Youth Parliament is going fine, and there are a lot of experience, like meeting a lot of teachers, you know, being the youngest, I can say. it's not easy. Like you have teachers, intellectual, I can say, they can bring English from the wall and speak it when you are struggling with the ABC English.
No
So,
way.
so it's a great experience, and I'm learning a lot from them. Yeah.
Amazing. That is great. So are you looking forward to that transition as well? Tell me about it.
Like, I also want to become a youth parliament because I wouldn't like the job I will start or the developments I will bring in the children's parliament to end. I would like to continue after completing the mission for children. I would like to be part of the youth parliament also to bring more developments for the youths, from the children to the youths, which will be a really great thing to me, and it will be one of my biggest flex.
So, yeah, before we close, I want us to talk about climate change because I've seen UNICEF championing some activities when it comes to climate change and children. And now we've seen that one of the biggest economic challenges that governments are facing across the world is climate change related matters. That's why every single year they gather, at a specific country to discuss climate change related matters. This time the COP28 is happening in Dubai, where all these countries are going to come and have their climate negotiations. So as children, I just want to know what activities, is this an area that the Children's National Assembly builds your capacity or engaged you before?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I think climate change is an issue, and a lot of us go through it, like when it comes to flood and all other things. Even my area, Bundung, every rainy season we must have a problem of flood. So we have been taught about it, and also NY, it's part of NYP's thematic areas too.
Okay. So as a child, what do you think? Do you think children should be given an opportunity as well to do their form of advocacy or negotiations? Because when it happens, women and children are the most affected.
Yeah, especially children are the most vulnerable. So we should be given the chance so that we can also advocate in our own levels.
Okay, nice. How about that? Is climate change something you're planning to put part of your plans? Because children are now taking center stage.
Yeah. I have done some researches whereby I saw a lot of children from different countries doing those activities. And I'm trying to write on one project that when I'm done, I'm going to share with my teammates that we are going to work on this climate change. So this project is going to be basically on these plastic things, these plastic bottles and plastic spoons, like the ones we just used.
So it's on waste management.
Yeah, waste management. Because some of these things, they don't dispose them properly. They end up disposing them to the sea, which affects the marine habitat. Also, this project is going to be on, we are going to use this, we are going to take a plastic bottle, so decorate it with this plastic spoon, whereby it can be a cover or a place where you can keep your pencils. So when we make these things, as the project goes on, we'll go to different schools, give it to our fellow children, create awareness to them, and sensitize them on climate change and the effects of climate change. Because right now, it's because of climate change, the place is being hot like this. And climate change is really affecting the, let's say, the economic system of the nation, the whole world itself. Because global warming is something else. And as he mentioned about flooding also is one of the things. So children, this thing also comes with different diseases, which will be of a great threat to the health of children in the country and in the whole world in general. So when I'm done, after finalizing this project, I'm going to stay with my teammates. We work on it to fight against climate change.
Yeah, so we have a few minutes to go. So finally, tell me, how are you feeling again ahead of, your fourth sitting as a Children's National Assembly member?
Well, this is something that is so a pleasure to me because this is my first time having such a platform and interacting with my fellow children in all over the country. Because we're having some interaction right now with the other children in the country. So we all are bringing up matters that is affecting the children in the country. So basically, during the sittings, and I'm sure that during the sittings, as we all will bring up our ideas and our concerns to account the elders for not carrying out some things or for lacking in some areas, it will really be a great thing for us because it is something that will be so memorious, that something that will never be done, like something that they have never done on their time.
Okay.
We are going to create a history.
So competition, mafia.
Yeah, it will be
something that law hamne ñom defuñ ko.
Yeah.
Why ñoom break nañ record ba pare because you're the first batch.
Well, ñun suñ students
Ban record ngeen di break bu gën a important ñi record.
ñun suñ students like we'll make sure whatever we raise to them, they'll walk through it. Yeah.
Fii nga ko waxee.
Du loolu sax like suma papa lii ma de wax mu ne man like suma buggee dara tam la dee tuba comme domo like suma nekkee domo dama clear many people so
which means you're determined daal.
Yeah.
waaye du doma de papa am daf ko ay waxin la nii rek pour mu leer.
So we'll follow them. We'll girl for girl counter. We'll follow them to the
That's what I love to do. Gambia daal fii loolu fi am de man sax suma team bi loolu lañ dee wax xam naa suma caméra crew bi sax xam naa ne moom su buggee dara daf dee toog si baati nit ñi man de dañ ma ko dee jooyee di wax ne soxlaam rek la xam waaye fii ku fi xamul sa soxla tam xanaa da ngaa toog ñaaka.
Exactly.
Ku fi xamul sa soxla nga ñaaka. I like that vibe.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Don't listen to anybody telling you soxlaam rek la xam. Fii ku fi jóg eewu suba sa soxla rek nga xam. Waaw man moom boobu rek lañ ma dee jooyee waaw soxlaam rek la xam. So but anyway, final words, how do you feel? You must be excited for the coming back.
Yeah, because I'm sure I'm going to see changes. Like ñun luñ defun loolu la gaay di ñoo def, so I'm very excited.
Excited for them. Amazing. So any other final words on top of everything?
Yeah. I just want to say like the whole world, like the whole Gambia should come and support the kids that are willing to advocate for other children.
So the whole Gambia. So final.
I would like to say one thing.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I would like to give an advance thing to the stakeholders. As they all know, we are coming to have our sit-ins, and I'll appreciate if at all they can all jot down the things that we are going to raise to them. Because these things that we are coming to raise to them are things that are really affecting the children in the country. The children in this nation are really going through a lot. So we really need changes and we need justice for this. Yeah.
And I would not be fair if I don't mention UNICEF here. Like they have been supportive, NYC, like especially UNICEF. Wherever the Children National Assembly are, obviously they do support us in anything we do. And I'm also thanking our coordinators, Auntie Aisa and Auntie Ada. Yeah.
So all the coordinators are women? That's a good thing. I like that. I don't know who came up with that idea, but that's good. And then before we close, how is the ratio of young boys and young girls in the previous?
It was
balanced?
Yeah. Yeah, it was balanced.
It was? How about the new one? Or you're not aware yet? Obviously, then on the 12th, when you see everybody, you'll be able to know how balanced it is.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Also, I would like to say something. I would like to thank our able coordinators, as they mentioned. They are like mothers to us. They always engage us, make sure that we are in every activity that is involving children. Also, not forgetting our seniors, who also take good care of us, guiding us, giving us ideas that they have and we haven't had yet. Also, my teammates, the whole Children National Assembly. I would like to give a very good thanks to all of you.
So I'm afraid that is all we have time for. So like I mentioned, I'm so jealous of you guys because when I was your age, I didn't have the opportunity to be part of, such a diverse, the fact that people are coming from Basay, people, from across the country. And then, it's a way of building your network among yourselves and having the right conversations. So just to remind you that the sitting is on the 12th of this month at the chambers here. And then, we just want to also plead to government officials, who have the responsibility to implement certain things. Because you said you came up with your document and then none of it is implemented yet. And I like that spirit of speaking out about it. And hopefully this time, like you said, changes will come. And then some of these resolutions will be put into good use by the government officials, and there will be enough political will when it comes to the plight of children in the Gambia. So till we come your way next week with another interesting episode, thank you so much for joining us and have a good evening.